David Corenswet's Superman will not face the same struggles as Henry Cavill's Man of Steel because of James Gunn's one creative choice. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more video. James Gunn's upcoming Superman movie, starring David Corenswet, hopes to lay the foundation for a brand new DC universe. The film is slated to release next month, and tickets went on sale this week, along with a bunch of new footage and interviews with the cast and crew. The summer of Superman is almost here, with marketing now in full swing for James Gunn's DCU reboot as tickets for the movie go on sale. The upcoming film stars David Corenswet in the titular role, replacing Henry Cavill's iteration of the character from the DC Extended Universe, DCU. As a result, Corenswet's take has many differentiations from his predecessors. While Gunn has crafted an entirely new and brighter look for the titular superhero, the director recently revealed how long Corenswet's Clark Kent had been Superman in the public eye. As a result, Corenswet's Superman is considerably more experienced than Cavill was in Man of Steel, and here is why that might be a good thing. David Corenswet's Superman will not face the same struggles as Henry Cavill's Man of Steel because of James Gunn's one creative choice, just picking up on the story of one particular superhero 3 years after comes on the scene. From Gunn's comment, it is clear that Corenswet's Superman will be more experienced compared to Henry Cavill's version when he was first introduced in Man of Steel. The latter was an origin story, while Corenswet's take is expected to be much further in his superhero career, but still relatively young, leaving room for the character to learn and grow. During a conversation with Fandango, Gunn talked about introducing Corenswet's iteration of the last son of Krypton. The director shared that when the movie flies into theaters next month, fans will get to see a version of Clark Kent who has been Superman for 3 years. However, Gunn also revealed that while Superman follows the titular character's story, the superhero wouldn't exist in a vacuum. Instead, the movie would give viewers a hint of a larger world that has become accustomed to the existence of superheroes. During the same interview, Gunn shared additional light on the upcoming film's background. The Guardians of the Galaxy director explained that it was important for him to make Superman a standalone story, without teasing too much of the rest of the DCU. Gunn made the following comment, sharing the history of the new DCU and how Corenswet's Man of Steel fits into it. "We're introducing a whole new world, which is a lot of fun, you know. We're in an alternate reality where superheroes have existed for 300 years. Gunn's comment clearly distinguishes the DCU by crafting a world that is already used to having superheroes, making it fresh and different from the MCU in its early days. As a result, Superman will only create a tougher path for Corenswet's titular hero as he interacts with other metahumans, resulting in a fascinating story. James Gunn teases Margot Robbie's possible return as Harley Quinn in DCU. Check out how Gunn might connect the storyline with Peacemaker Season 2. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more video. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more video. James Gunn might be leaving the door open for Margot Robbie to return as Harley Quinn in his new DCU, but the actress herself hasn't sounded too sure. In 2024, speaking with Variety, Robbie suggested that she might be done playing the role that she popularized in Suicide Squad, 2016, Birds of Prey, 2020, and Gunn's The Suicide Squad, 2021. Following the success of Superman, James Gunn has finally spoken about Margot Robbie's future as Harley Quinn in his new DC universe. Speaking to EW, Gunn said the big answer about her return will be revealed down the line. This one comment sparked headlines and sent fans into a frenzy. Back in 2024, Gunn had made it clear that only Viola Davis, Amanda Waller, John Cena, Peacemaker, and Zolo Maraduena, Blue Beetle, would carry over to the new DCU. That's when people asked about the possibility of seeing Margot Robbie return to her comic roots as Harley Quinn, to which Gunn responded via Threads. "I haven't talked to Margot about Harley for a long time. But I'd love to work with her again as Harley or as someone else. There are no plans at this time for anyone else to play Harley, other than in Todd's movie or the animated show /S. Still, he admitted he'd love to work with her again, whether as Harley Quinn or someone else. He also confirmed there are no plans for anyone else to play the role, apart from Todd Phillips' movie or the animated series. So, with Lady Gaga's Harley and Joker, Folie à Deux facing heavy criticism, Robbie might just be the one to bring the fan-favorite anti-hero to DCU. "I always wanted Harley to be a character that would get passed on to other actresses to play, the way there are so many iconic male characters. That was always the dream for her. Harley's so fun and can go in so many different directions. You put her in someone else's hands, and it's like, what are they going to do with her? The options are endless. Margot Robbie, while immortalizing the character with her iconic portrayal, also said Harley Quinn is fun, unpredictable, and can go in many directions. Now, although her comments don't exactly close the door on the chances of seeing her in the DCU, it does suggest that she's happy to step aside, unless the right opportunity pulls her back. Instead of holding on to the role forever, Margot Robbie seemed excited about other actresses taking a turn. Particularly referring to Lady Gaga's adaptation of Harley Quinn in Joker, Folie à Deux, Robbie claimed to be excited to see other stars bringing her to life. She explained that her dream was for Harley to be like Batman or the Joker, a character played by different actors over time. Turns out, it's all a matter of timing. Margot Robbie's return to the DCU as Harley Quinn could actually work out perfectly, especially since Peacemaker Season 2 is next in line in Gunn's rebooted DCU lineup, arriving August 21st on HBO Max. This season will directly connect to the Suicide Squad, which is where Gunn's version of Harley last appeared. The storyline of Peacemaker Season 2 brings back Frank Grillo as Rick Flag Sr., the father of Rick Flag Jr., played by Joel Kinnaman in the Suicide Squad. Now, Grillo's character will be taking over ARGUS, the shady government group that controls the Suicide Squad, to get revenge on John Cena's Peacemaker for killing his son. I always wanted Harley to be a character that would get passed on to other actresses to play, the way there are so many iconic male characters. That was always the dream for her. Harley's so fun and can go in so many different directions. You put her in someone else's hands, and it's like, what are they going to do with her? The options are endless. Margot Robbie, while immortalizing the character with her iconic portrayal, also said Harley Quinn is fun, unpredictable, and can go in many directions. Now, although her comments don't exactly close the door on the chances of seeing her in the DCU, it does suggest that she's happy to step aside, unless the right opportunity pulls her back. This is where Harley Quinn could easily fit in, since, by the end of the Suicide Squad, Margot Robbie's character had become a close ally of Rick Flag Jr. that gives Gunn the perfect reason to bring Harley into the story. Maybe she'll help fight against Peacemaker, or even team up with him under unexpected circumstances. If Gunn wants to reintroduce Margot Robbie as Harley, this storyline could be the most natural place to do it. Let us know in what other ways you feel James Gunn might introduce Harley Quinn in the DCU in the comments section below. James Gunn plans to take DCU's Batman to new maniacal levels, as he shares a preview into a darker, more psychotic era of the Caped Crusader. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more video. Inspired by imposing historical figures like